It is time to dive back into Cross Duel for our bi-monthly update. Of course, the start of the month means some brand new cards, a brand new event, a brand new raid boss, and potentially some really big change to the game. And this time round, they've done it, and it's kind of making me think, or it's really telling me, that this game is not doing so well for them. And they're trying everything they can do without adding in new features, which is really weird, but let's just go through everything happening in the game right now. So first of all, we have some new smaller things, right? Some challenge duels for the brand new cards. We've got new tag opponents for Kite and Yuma, which is 100 more gems, which is okay. The big thing though is the brand new event and the brand new raid boss. So the raid boss is going to be Rise of the Storm Monarch. No, it's not. It's not. It's Mobius the Frost Monarch. I have no idea what I'm talking about. And in the event, you can get this very cool icon on screen now. And also, you're playing against Tour Guide, who is voiced by a different person from the one in Duel Link, so that's kind of interesting. But Mobius is based around shields, and he's easy, right? From what I've heard, he is a very easy boss to beat, more so than Caius was, and definitely more so than Ryza, so you should be pretty straightforward with that one. Then there is the brand new event, which has got Silvio and Gong from Arc 5 as lockable characters, and this is your standard event, right? You go to your stages, you do your 4-player match duels, your story duels, your EX stages. The big thing though, is in the event, is they've buffed the gem rewards. So before, here you're only getting 30 gems, now you're getting 50, which is really big. And in the event missions as well, you were before getting 50 gems here, right? But then if you go down to these ones here, win 30 duels, these were 50, they're now 100. So they've essentially doubled the gem amount from the normal missions. Now, have they maybe reduced gems via the random drops? We won't know. But there are, of course, some cool accessories, right? We've got the playmat with Abysso Superstar on it. We've also got a very cool icon as well, which Cross Duel does really well, and that kind of leads us on to the brand new cards. Now, this is the biggest change, I think, for the game, is in the gacha. Now, they've added the bonus gauge down here. The PT system from the paid banners is now on this free banner only. And it makes sense, right? Because these ones are leaving in a month. And so you don't really want to give newer players the advantage over the older players and them feeling scammed because they got a pity and old people didn't, which is fine. They haven't added it to the Legacy Gacha, which is a new one. This one's a new one. It's not on here. So it seems like all the new banners going forward, they're going to be the Archetype ones or the Expert ones, will have the pity, which is great. That is what I kind of wanted from the start, is this makes the game a bit more accessible. Still, 70 pulls is a lot, and you'll probably get UR before then, SRs before then, but it does make the game way more free-to-play friendly than it was literally yesterday. So overall, good stuff. So it's a bit easier to show you over on CrossDuelMeta.com, but of course we have the Abyss Actus new Pendulum cards that work with the brand new Yami Field spell with the new terrain. That's kind of a boring mechanic now. We've got Magician of Black Chaos, which is a kind of a buffed version of Time Gazer, which seems pretty cool. There's Ghost Spell, our first hand trap, and of course she's all based around negation, which is fantastic. And there's a really cool trap card, where is it? This one here. Dark Spiral Greed. Blow up monster you control, below stat points, then select up to 3 cards in your graveyard randomly, put it back to your hand. That is some crazy value generation for late game in the duel. I quite like this card. Also, Swords of Concealed Light is a pretty good option in place of a trap hole, so you can pull this, then that's pretty good. There's also 2 new bonus cards in the game, and these are your middle cards that you get randomly at the start of a duel in ranked. Your Megamorph, select 1, it gains attack equal to its original attack points, so pretty much doubling the attack points is pretty big. And Metamorph is making it gain all immunity skills and 1000 attack defense. So adding more variation to the overall ranked ladder is fine by me. There's now 6 cards in the middle rather than 4, I think it was before. So that should kind of spice things up a little bit, but is it enough? Not really. Cross Duel still has the same kind of issues it's had for a while now, and that is a severe lack of content, and it's still got them. Now we are getting a raid event for Callan in the middle of the month, right, unlockable again like Weaver was, which is going to have the Kokopakapu raid boss, and it seems to be pretty decent for a Guardian, which most of them have it apart from really Blue Eyes Ultimate and the Great Moth, so that's kind of exciting. But beyond that, it's still, again, these videos, I can have so many good comments about the game, but it comes down to the game just being a tag event, then a raid event, then a tag event, and a raid event, and it's boring. It's a boring release cadence, and I just don't get it. And of the changes being made today, right, the gem changes, the pity changes, it all just kind of adds up to, we really are in a bad place, but we don't want to do too much about it. So, I don't know. Yeah. Crostal, Miss Crostal, Duel Links today for the brand new box opening. I'm not going into this card gacha because I do still want to get my last copy of Galaxy Eyes, or my second copy of Galaxy Eyes, right? But if next month is Reigns, then it's either Revolver or Gore, which means Rockets or Gokis. So I'm going to hold fire for then, save my 4k gems now to be around 8k by the time that comes out, and then we'll have a pack opening, blah blah blah, all that kind of thing. So yeah, Crostal's Crostal. I was kind of hoping for some leaks for Marstal anniversary stuff from this game, but apparently not. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Crostal video. See you then.